In 2006, Sharon Wright moved to a new home and watched with her own eyes a BT engineer struggle threading a cable through a cavity wall. Her pure frustration led to a eureka moment, and she invented Magnamol. Unlike many, she has turned this into a thriving business with a determination and passion feeding this company by some sort of osmosis. Sharon turned out to be the Dragon Slayer in her fantastic performance on the TV show Dragon's Den. So impressed with the leading business persons, she ended up selling them higher shares than she originally intended. It's true to say, she had the perfect pitch. She has now cut all ties and sold her company for 10% for £100,000. She is an outstanding example of what one woman can achieve from our town, from a humble beginning like we all have, into a global businesswoman. So put your hands together for Sharon Wright.
To read a small section of the 7 habits of highly effective teams. So here you are, you're young, you're free, you have your whole life before you. You're standing at the crossroads of life and you have to choose which paths you take. Do you want to go to college or university? What will your attitude towards life be? Should you try out for that team? What type of friends will you have? Who will you date? What values will you choose? What kind of relationship do you want with your family? What will you stand for? How will you contribute towards the community? The paths you choose today can shape you forever. It's both frightening and exciting that we make so many vital decisions when we are so young, but such is life. Imagine an 80-metre rope stretched out before you. Each metre represents 1 year of your life. Teenagehood is only 7 years, such a short span of the rope, but those 7 affect the remaining 61, for good or bad, in such a powerful way. Thank you very much for inviting me here today to speak. I think it's an absolute honour and a privilege. Like she's just explained to you, I sold 10% of my company for £100,000 after doing Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den wasn't what I was expecting, and what goes on behind the scenes is not what you see on the TV. So I've taken the opportunity to write a book about it, and that book will be available for sale in about 4 weeks' time. And it's called Mother of Invention. I didn't want to be named as the Dragon Slayer because that's quite aggressive, and I'm not an aggressive person. I do as much for charity as I do for my own business and helping schools, colleges and universities, because I think that you're at an age that you can make choices in your life. Choosing options, you know, the world is your oyster at the moment, and I think you're at an age now that you may not know what you want to do in the future. Everybody that's sat in this room has exactly the same opportunity as the person sat next to you or any other pupil in the school. And it's down to you to make things happen, and that has to come from within, and it's down to self-belief. We've all been brought up in different situations. You know, the person sat next to you might not have a mum and dad. The person sat next to you might not have the money that your parents can provide for you. You know, we've all got different things going on in our own lives, but the one thing that you have got that's unique is the education, and the education is free. So it's down to you to grasp it with both hands and to use those opportunities to make a difference to your future. You probably are confused about which direction you will go in. I think I was at your age too. But like I say, if you're true to yourself, you are young adults and you do have to take responsibility for your own actions. And I think what I've done, what I've achieved, hopefully demonstrates to you that if you want something bad enough, you can do whatever you want to do in life. I've just written the book, like I say, Mother of Invention, and I didn't really realise that I could write, but it was because I had the passion and the belief. And I think the key to any success is down to 4 ingredients. Self-belief, you've got to believe it yourself that you can do it. If you want to pass those exams, that's down to you, because you've been given the same opportunities as the other people in education. Dedication, nobody gets anything in life for free. It's down to you to put the effort in, and you're in control of that. Preparation, you've got all the ingredients, all the information that you need from the schools. You've got Google, I never had that when I was at school. You've got everything there to make you be successful. And the last ingredient is self-belief, that extra sprinkle of self-belief. because it won't be easy. It's not easy. Otherwise, everybody would have the same education results. Everybody would be in their own business, but it's down to you as individuals. So I just like to say I wish you all the best, and I hope that in a few years' time you will come back on this stage representing your school and you too will have a story to tell. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sharon. And the words that I heard Darren Campbell shared with us not too many weeks ago, same thing, have a dream, believe it, and get yourself to where you really want to see yourself. Thank you very, very much.